Good morning, welcome to another episode of Vlogmas. Got my coffee in my Santa mug and I've already finished the pot of coffee, so might get a little cheeky one later. My battery is already flashing. Hold please. Fresh battery. Today's Sunday and I am going to take most of the day off today. I'm not gonna do a ton of studying because I don't really feel like that's fair to Thomas, and also I can't really concentrate when he's here. That's one thing I've really found with school, is it's hard for me to do schoolwork with Thomas in the house. I just get way too distracted, and like, you know, as a mom I'm always half listening. So I'm feeling okay about that because I still have all day tomorrow and all day Tuesday and half of Wednesday, and I only have one final left. And I did quite a bit of flashcard making and things yesterday, so I'll probably quiz myself, maybe ask the unicorn to quiz me when he gets home. And I also downloaded the app Quizlet, which my niece recommended and quite a few marathoners also recommended, where you can just pick a category and it like generates flashcards for you. But I'm feeling good about it, and I am someone who, two things. One, I do better when I am like refreshed. So this is something that as a mature student, I think I definitely have going for me, as I know not to get myself all worked up in a tizzy and like cram and study, because I'm just not gonna retain information that way. Also, I work best under pressure. I've always been that way ever since high school. When I did my first year of university, which was right out of high school, I lived with my aunt and uncle, and they were always like, how are you doing an essay the night before? But that's just always how I've been. I think that's why I worked well as a reporter who used to file stories every hour. It just is how it works for me, or like how I did the morning show. Like, I work better under a time crunch. So I could have started studying for this final like months ago, but I just know myself. Also, a tip I wanted to share with you, that a marathoner, I think it was Emma, left in the Facebook group for me, which I thought was helpful, is that studies have shown that it's important to like get outside or get some exercise before an exam. Helps you, like, helps your brain function, or helps you be like more focused, which I could totally see. So I think Wednesday I'll have an early, my exam's at 1. So I think I'll have like lunch at like 11 and then maybe go for a walk or something like that. Maybe do yoga or something depending on the weather. Anyway, so today is gonna be pretty chill, which I'm excited for, and homey, honestly. Thomas and I are gonna go out in a bit to get my groceries from IGA, which I don't actually shop, I just call and they nicely bring them out. So I use their website, and I have since, actually this time last year was the first time I ordered groceries online, and I just love it. And then I'm gonna do some laundry. I'm gonna put chili in the slow cooker before we do anything else, I think. Oh, and I have some gifts to wrap. Thomas has quite an extensive school team, but lots of his like team members visit multiple schools, and so I don't know what days of the week they see him necessarily. So he's gonna go to school tomorrow with everybody's gift and then disperse them, and then it's also done, which is nice. I got them all the same thing. I can't imagine any of them will watch this, so I'll show you. It's actually right here. And this could be something helpful for you if you're looking for a gift, or you're just looking for something for yourself. It is the most 2020 gift in the world. My niece recommended this to me because Thomas gets really dry, red, cracked hands at school. I think it's because of the, you know, industrial soap that they use. Plus they're washing their hands super diligently. And I mean, he even gets them this way at home. And as I was talking about yesterday, we all have super dry skin. So my niece Elizabeth actually recommended this lotion, and it has worked on Thomas's skin beautifully. He has the most soft baby skin hands, and if I get, like, I forget to use it or I don't catch it in time and his hands do get red, this clears it up within like a couple days. So it is not like a luxury lotion, and I feel a bit like this is just the most 2020 gift. Normally I would never get this. It's by the brand Gold Bond. It is the ultimate 2% colloidal oatmeal eczema relief skin protectant cream. Helps with itch, dryness, rashes, roughness, and irritation. Steroid free, fragrance free, dermatologist tested. This is what this bad boy looks like. There's a lot of different Gold Bond ones, so this is the specific one that she recommended. And this, we're about only halfway through, and I probably bought this in September. So I ordered, like, I think there's 9 people on Thomas's team, so a huge box of these arrived, and I'm just gonna put a ribbon and a tag, and then they're each gonna get a card, which I'll show you in a bit. I made up a little card to go inside the card that talks about all of the charity work that Thomas did this year, which is part of their gift. So I'll work on that and get that set up, and then email one of his team members and say, like, can you just help him disperse it? So that's the day. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna wrap another present, but that's a lot of me sitting here talking. You can probably hear Toodles in the background. Right there, just living his best life in this chair that the unicorn was gonna donate, and then Thomas took it over and he loves sitting in it. It's ugly, it doesn't match but he loves it, so we're okay with it. Hi, son. He's being so good this morning, so chill. I think we all need a Sunday. Where are you going? We're not going upstairs? Okay, I'm gonna get him to help me with the laundry. Do you wanna help mommy with the laundry? Sits right back down. I am using this cookbook today, the original Forks Over Knives cookbook. If you haven't seen the documentary, I believe it's on Netflix, and it's incredible. And I am making the lentil chili. I'm officially crying. The sacrifices we make, oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, guys. This is gonna be very chunky chili. Oh. Oh. The onions. That was too much. We're good. We're good. give you one guess as to what Thomas and I are listening to right now. We are heading out to pick up a Starbucks that I've ordered that should be waiting in the drive-thru. I love how on the Starbucks app you can order ahead of time. I also like to do that so that, say, you know, back in the day when I would say have a friend over, I could order it and pay for it and then just have them pick it up. If you go to Starbucks ever, get the app. You get free coffee through it. It's just so convenient. If the unicorn was here, I would just run in and pick it up. But we'll go through the drive-thru, and we've picked up one for me and one for Marie, who works at IGA, who week in and week out has done my grocery shop for me. I thought that would be a nice little pick-me-up on this Sunday morning. I should just go in. Should I just leave Thomas in the car and go in? Put my mask on? Yeah, we're not waiting in the drive-thru. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Okay, Thomas, I'm gonna leave you in the car. You okay here, bud? Mommy's gonna turn off the car, okay? But you can stay in here. I'll just be 1 minute, okay? I'll just be 1 minute. Well, that was worth it. So that's all it took. 30 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. Order on the app, I tell you. What did you tell the vlog while I was in there? We'll get the groceries and then we'll go for a big drive, bud. Amazing. Usually I don't like to leave Thomas in the car by himself, but we were only in there for like, what was that, 10 seconds? Oh yes. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Comment down below, tell me what's your holiday beverage of choice. Non-alcoholic. Okay, we're gonna go back to listening to No Surprise, Evermore. Part of me wishes I could just be a daily vlogger and this was just like every day we just hung out, but I have no idea how they do such things. Because again, it's like this is something you've seen already 3 times in Vlogmas. I'm gonna unpack my IGA groceries. Eggos were 2 for something, so we got 4. Edamame. I get it shelled and I make the whole bag at once. And then I just leave it in the fridge for a snack. You've seen. Trying to see if there's anything fun. This is, I'm hoping, good and a surprise for the unicorn. It is Silly Cow hot chocolate powder. He was looking for sugar-free or low sugar hot chocolate. I don't know. This has cane sugar, Dutch processed cocoa. So it seemed clean. Like the other ones that I looked at, the ingredients just had so many chemicals. So I guess it has that going for it. I mean, honestly, what would it be if it was sugar-free? I feel like that it would just be like aspartame and chemicals that we don't want. So this is just cane sugar and cocoa powder. Dutch pressed cocoa, which I guess we could have made. Anyway, surprising him with this. I didn't tell him I ordered it. It's a nice glass bottle. Anyway, he'll report back. He likes to make something that he calls a polar bear at Christmas, which I think I'm gonna ask if he'll make and I can film it during Vlogmas, because it's like hot chocolate, but then I think you add peppermint schnapps, Bailey's, Kahlua. It's like a whole thing. Had I been vlogging the other day, I could have done a liquor haul. We stocked up. So, I don't know. But that being said, we still have peppermint schnapps from last Christmas and about 3/4 of the bottle, because that's not something that we're using super often. Oh, turmeric, if you remember yesterday, that cliffhanger, I needed turmeric. Just kidding. Okay, this is good if you want to like take a little screenshot. There you go. It's yummy. Just coffee, milk, and peppermint. So it's definitely not a peppermint mocha, but it's close enough for me today. Oh yes, mandarins. I know I've gone on and on about IGA's quality produce, but yes. And then an obscene amount of apples because I need to make more ginger shots. It was a very small grocery haul. No meals planned. So really banking on this chili to get us through. Although because I cried so much, the hunks of onion in this chili are huge. And it also called for 6 cups of broth. It's very watery right now, but it still has 6 hours to go. So I'm hoping it'll thicken. What I think I might end up doing is put some in the blender and blend it to make it thicker. And then also blend some of those onions up. If I had an immersion blender, I would use that, which I used to have, so I might look. Anyway, we're back from groceries. The car ride was really nice. We spent about an hour in the car just listening to Taylor Swift. I'm gonna put these away and then I'm gonna make lunch. While I put the groceries away, I'm gonna do a garbage stock batch, which basically, shout out to Kaylin. If you heard her episode of Finding Your Cape, the podcast, it was wonderful. If you didn't, 10 out of 10 recommend. Well, in fact, I recommend all of this season's episodes. She first showed this on her Instagram. I don't think she calls it garbage stock, but I do. Basically take all of my vegetable clippings, like we've got cauliflower in here, carrot, onion, cabbage, peppers. I keep it all in a Ziploc bag, and then when it's full, I put it in water, boil it, and make my own veggie broth. And like I've said before, it makes me feel like a pioneer woman, let me tell you. There's no waste, there's no salt. It's just vegetables in water, and then I usually will add maybe like rosemary or thyme or garlic powder. But you don't really realize how much you use veggie broth, or you want it, or you need it. And so, yep. And then this isn't a single-use plastic, I just reuse it. Now I'll fill it again. The time has come for me to do up the gifts for Thomas's team. We went for a lovely hour-long walk with my friend Lauren, socially distanced. My mom awesomely, diligently has managed to, just looking for scissors, help Thomas get used to, what am I trying to say? Walking, basically. Whoa, I think I was about to cut my hair. Without whining. So very grateful to my mom for that. She takes him on the same walk every weekend, and he's finally gotten accustomed to it. Anyway, so we did that. So that was really nice to get outside, get some fresh air. And it's only 3:30, but it's so, you can't tell, but it's so dark in here. Like, it feels like it's dusk. Anyway, so I am going to wrap all of these lotions. I don't think I'm gonna actually wrap them because they're a weird shape. What I thought I would do, I'm very happy that they came like sealed. I was thinking I'll put ribbon around it and just tape the ribbon so it doesn't come off. Then put a tag so they each know whose is whose. And then they'll each get a card. And in that card, do I have the list? Perfect. I'm putting this, which is, I had these made up at the UPS store, and they are little cards that say, this year your Christmas gift, and then it lists a bunch of things like bought coffee for the nursing staff in our local hospital's COVID wing, donated copies of Finding Your Cape and You Do You journals to a local women's shelter, all like a bunch of charitable things. And it says Love Thomas in this really cute photo. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Thinking about putting on a Christmas film because I haven't. We watched Arthur Christmas, which I'd never seen before. And we watched most of the new Grinch. Oh, this isn't gonna work. I thought these would tag. If I can put the ribbon through the tag. Shoot. I don't know how this is gonna. I need to think this through. Anyway, the new Grinch that's on Netflix. We've almost gotten through that and I'm really liking it. I really liked Arthur Christmas. But I don't remember, I might just watch some Vlogmas that I'm catching up on. That's probably what I'll do while I wrap these gifts. And then, yeah, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Everybody gets Gold Bond lotion, the most 2020 present. Or should I just wrap them? Since my tag idea isn't gonna work. I'll just wrap. Let's just wrap. Let's, you and I. Okay. Do a little time lapse, shall we? How are you doing with your Christmas gift giving? Are you done? Have you started? Are you doing anything different this year because it's 2020? Are you giving any like very 2020 gifts like Thomas is giving to his team of Gold Bond lotion? It's so funny. I haven't even been in the school once this year and I have talked to his teacher on the phone. That's virtually it. It's so wild. So grateful for teachers, for support staff, for everybody. I cannot imagine how hard that 2020 has been. And this mom, this child, forever grateful. I know it's incredibly difficult. I wish I could do more, but we're just so grateful. This is not what you went to school for. And we know that. We're very grateful. Here's the finished jars of garbage stock. It's never gone purple before. I'm gonna blame the cabbage, but it still tastes delish. So I will put that in the fridge and they last for a while. The chili is done and as predicted, it doesn't look great. I don't know why it called for 6 cups of stock. I feel like I should have put another can of beans in there. I also used red and green lentils, which is why the lentils are so big. And I lazily chopped the veg, which is obvious. So I'm gonna put some in the blender and see if that just thickens it up a bit. Here's hoping. I'm sure it'll taste fine, but morale is kind of low right now. Okay, as expected, that really helped. I just blended maybe 1.5 cups, maybe 2, just to make it smoother and thicker. That's a little tip. I mean, and I added a bunch more spice to it. It just wasn't as flavorful as I would like, which probably was my fault because I just kind of took the recipe as like a roadmap and didn't follow it carefully. It'll be edible. It'll be fine. A unicorn lunch, a unicorn lunch. This one's gonna go in the fridge. This one I'm going to freeze. And this is my dinner. Enjoying it with a little bubbly. Almost all the dishes are done. Just gotta soak this. Feeling good. So I'm gonna bid you good night. Thank you for watching. Lace up, subscribe, become a marathoner. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon, friends. And I'll see you in the next one.